You're not going to curb your appetite. You're going to kill your appetite. Use bouillon. I use vegetable, but you can use beef if you want, or chicken. As you can see, there's no calories. Drink it nice and warm, and if you have a sweet tooth, forget about it. This works.
So bouillon wouldn't be my go-to snack for killing cravings as a dietitian, just because it's so high in sodium. But if you want to try this for yourself, just be sure to go for a low sodium option instead.
So fun fact about tea packets, right? They actually help digestion really well.
So this isn't actually true. So tea alone isn't linked to better digestion. Although some people may feel like specific teas, like peppermint tea, may help. It's more about the peppermint itself in a less diluted form that can support your digestion. However, because we drink tea with water, which can keep us hydrated, that can certainly help with your digestion.
Put it on the lip here. Why don't you put the second one upside down for about 10 to 20 minutes? Now you can use it end up looking like this.
That is delicious, and please try it.
So this is a yes from me too. Just be sure to try it with a sugar-free drink, so you're skipping out on those additional calories. It makes it fast friendly, and it's better for your teeth too.
Don't add banana to your berry smoothies. If you do, it'll destroy their nutritional value. Turns out some plants contain an enzyme called polyphenol oxidase, or PPO, that acts like a polyphenol hammer. It smashes them to useless pieces.
Polyphenols are these plant-based chemicals that can give you lots of health benefits. We can find them in fruits, veggies, and whole grains. PPO is an enzyme, and enzymes can help us break down food so that the nutrients within them are available to us, and then we can absorb them into our bloodstream. So they're actually not a bad thing at all. So the interesting thing when it comes to polyphenols is actually they are mostly malabsorbed anyway. So they end up in our large intestine where lots of our gut bacteria live, and they can feed on these polyphenols, and this can help them thrive. And this can actually then help us in our wider benefits for our health too. So you really don't need to worry about this at all. If you want to add bananas to your smoothies, I say go for it. Just make sure you're adding in some other darker fruits and berries in there too to help bump up your polyphenol content overall. Smoothies can be a great addition to your diet, particularly if you're someone that struggles to get in your fruits and veggies. What I always say to people is make sure that you're adding in some protein in there. So something like yogurt, for example, or protein powder, that can help to slow down the absorption of those fruit sugars and keep you fuller for longer. So unfortunately, this statement is not correct. So although when we freeze and reheat rice, it becomes harder for us to digest, meaning that we absorb less calories in the process, it certainly isn't going to be 50%. And research tends to suggest that this is actually insignificant. So eat your rice how you normally like to eat it.
If you take a handful of nuts, studies have shown that one person might absorb 62 calories from that handful of nuts. Another person might absorb 168 calories from exactly the same handful of nuts.
So this is definitely true, and there are a couple of reasons for why when we eat whole nuts, the calories that we absorb may be different from the packet. So nuts are quite hard for us to digest fully, meaning that we use up more energy in the digestion process, and therefore less are absorbed in the body. And number two, because of the structure of nuts. Fragments of nuts can end up in our poo instead of being digested in the body and the calories absorbed from those fragments. And truth is, we will never really know how many calories we absorb from certain foods like nuts. So certainly calorie counting should always be seen as an imperfect science, and it won't be telling you everything about the calories that your body is absorbing.